Yo, 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 Hollow Knight Nation! Yeah! Hollow Knight Nation, yeah. I'm feeling a lot better. I've been sick last week, or maybe more. I still am. My nose is a bit stuffy, and my limbs are just tired. Sometimes I feel like I'm sick in a different way each day. Like yesterday, I was just having a stuffy nose and being tired. Today, stuffy nose is a problem, sure, but it's mostly just my arms that are. It feels like they're exhausted. That I've used them a whole bunch today. I haven't. They've like done some mild cleaning, but even before that, I was feeling the pain. Oh, I fucked that up. I thought I, whoops, miscalculated. It's all right. Fully healed up. Not really, but I can tank a hit. Uh-oh. That's bad. It's fine. Nope. It's kind of bad. I'm all the way on the left side. She's gonna overlap and attack. Nope. Okay. Guess I'm fine. What? I missed. Fuck. I thought I was gonna be okay today because I'm not that tired. But maybe I spoke too soon. Uh-oh. I don't think I've hit him in a while. Doesn't help that I miss. Oh, from the top. Alright, let's see. Oh my god. That's the second time I failed at that. I don't know why I'm struggling. Weird. Probably need practice. If I did it a few more times, I'd probably do better. Let's see. I'm gonna... who cares? I'm gonna do this like 3 times. I'm gonna say... Deem it too pathetic. I'm not warmed up. I can definitely feel it. I'm not in the zone. It's like... what? Almost 4 o'clock. I've done nothing today except some cleaning, eating, and just reading my book. It's a weird like state. Usually I like reading while I have nothing else like to do on a bus or like waiting on something. I can just kind of whip out my phone and read. It's like a much better alternative to just scrolling through TikTok and stuff because I'm like, I don't know. I think it's just more enjoyable and I don't feel like I'm wasting time by doing it. But I mostly read during times when I want to waste time, if that makes sense. Like, sometimes you just kind of want to slop to TikTok or to YouTube and stuff like that. And then I kind of look at that as a negative thing, or like a bad mood to be in that I try to avoid. But with the book instead, it feels slightly better. It's like a step above that. But I've kind of gotten accustomed to it. Like, the book has gotten really good. I'm really excited about reading all that shit. So now I'm just kind of sitting in my room reading the whole day. I have nothing else but reading. And it's fun, but it is maybe a bit of a waste of time. Maybe I should like doing something more active. I should probably like more like productive. I don't know. It reminds me of like just watching a show all day. I don't want to do that either. I like watching a show, but doing it all day makes it's not a good thing. You can also watch shows with people. That's a better. I kind of like have a weird way of ranking my behavior and like what's worth doing and what's not. And watching TikTok and YouTube is like the lowest rank in a way. I guess the lowest the priority stuff I should be doing. Playing video games slightly above that because at least I'm actually probably improving on that. It's like a skill that I can hone. Any skill honing is good. Actually learning a proper skill that I can use in the future, like if I'm messing with the coding project, that's a good skill. It's like a pretty high on the list. And the highest one is chores. Like best thing I could be doing is cleaning up my room and stuff like that. But I don't like doing those, so I usually just kind of schedule it. If I do it every day on this specific time, then I can get it done pretty well. I don't have any good schedules right now though, since living with people, because we all have different schedules that makes it hard to do chores together. It might be best if I just kind of make a schedule anyway for my own room or whatever is fitting for me. I don't know, it's weird. I don't want to make too big, grandiose scheduling plans for my living situation right now, because I'm not going to be using it for much longer. But it would still be good practice for when I'm moving. I'll probably need something similar. It's weird. My room is pretty messy right now. It's pretty dirty. I should like clean it more. And I've been thinking that the whole week, but I've also been sick the whole week, and that's why it's dirty to begin with. So it's like a weird way that I'm kind of annoyed at myself for not properly cleaning up and like, yeah, I guess being a proper human. But also I haven't been able to function as a proper human at all, because I'm like, yeah, I'm sick. Even at work it was pretty horrible. I'm lucky it wasn't that bad of a day in the beginning. It got really busy later, which was nice, to be fair, in some ways. Yeah, I was unlucky. I should have not used my dash. Oh. Okay, let's see if I can survive this time. It's not supposed to be the hard part of this fight. Oh, but apparently I'm struggling so hard today. Holy fuck. It's like the micro movements that I'm just bad at right now. Positioning. Spacing. Weird. We'll see how it goes on platform phase. I mean, judging by my performance so far, I couldn't even reach this point hitless. 3 tries. This is the first time I can make it here. Doesn't look very good. Oh! I reacted wrong there, but it was fine. Okay, good. It's over. Oh, I thought that'd be enough. Fuck, I thought I was invincible for a long enough time. What? Whoops. Okay, well, yeah, I just didn't land on the proper platform. I think I did okay there. I used a good amount of, like, dives to avoid damage. I fucked it up once, and then I awkwardly fell down the platform. I missed 2 platforms. I tried to hit the closest one, missed, and therefore I couldn't hit the second one either. Oh well. So, in around 10 days, or like a week's time, I'm going on vacation. Oh, I don't think I'll be able to record any videos there, which it's not like I really plan on that. It's like a family vacation. I kind of want to be with my family and do stuff there. But it does, you know, offer a challenge here. What am I going to do with that? Like, I do want to keep a video up every day, even if I'm on vacation. I have a few ways of doing that despite being on vacation. First of all, I could outsource it. I have an intern that I can just force to play these for me. I think he'd be okay with that. It doesn't take much for him to do so because, well, frankly, he doesn't get as far. There's not an hour of his time. Alternatively, I could just pre-record some and just, yeah, just making pre-recorded videos and trying to, I guess, get like some like schedule videos, just pre-record, yeah. Which I think might be the way. It just takes a lot of work from me. I'm gone like almost 7 days. So I need to make 7 hours worth of videos. I don't know. It's gonna be unless I like just record the videos and like this goofy challenge where like, oh, no healing run, and I just die to Gross Mother because I took too much damage from Veg Vikings. Or alternatively, I could just end up winning while I'm doing that, because if I just play Hollow Knight for 7 hours in one day, I'll probably either feel like shit and not be able to make like any progress at all because I'm just burned out. Like I might burn myself out from it, or I just kind of win on my like 5th try or something because I've got a lot of practice. And I guess that'd just be a good thing then. I don't know. It's weird. Likely I'll just do the recording like in the pre-recording stuff, but who knows? Maybe I can just do like 2 runs every day and like slowly start making a schedule. That for me, I can't really talk about comments or anything during that time, which you don't do much anyways. You usually just kind of respond to comments in text. There's only some that I've decided to talk about. Actually, I haven't looked at comments this time. Hold up. Alright, live comment reaction. First one here. Gerwald Spot Novigradu 5508. I kind of struggled to read that. That's not even close to what it even says. I just pronounced it wrong in the beginning, and then I committed to the bit. Like I tried to like take control of the situation. Like, I couldn't say the name right, so I intentionally didn't say the name right, as if it was a joke all along. You know. Sorry for that. Gerald Spotnik. No, I actually can't say that. He's responding to my comment and saying probably because of the word Markov, and I guess the context here is he like read through the comments and everything and blah blah blah. But sometimes I do go through my like channel analytics and stuff, and I can look through comments there as well. And he's got like the only comment that was flagged for to be inappropriate and stuff. I don't know. I don't care if anyone writes anything inappropriate on my channel. I always go in manually and allow it. I don't know if it can do it automatically. Because it's not like I'm trying to build an audience with kids here. So yeah, his comment got flagged for being inappropriate by YouTube, which I understand. It was a harsh comment, not against me, but against one of the bosses, Markov. And I was just funny. I mentioned to him like, yeah, your comment is you got flagged, bro. And he's saying no, it's probably because of the word Markov, which actually is true. That's probably why. You know, he said a lot of fucks. He said a lot of shit. He said a lot of curses against Markov. But I think Markov is the biggest curse of us all, like of them all. So he should probably have censored that. Yeah, that should probably be a rule from now on. I'm gonna like go through every comment that says Markov's name without censoring the O in Markov. You're gonna get blocked. Sorry, shadow banned. Hide user from channel. Womp womp. Next comment is my brother, canonically brother. He's talking about how I once mentioned that my PC starts off slow, and he talks about how he had an issue with this as well until he like got home. Like he was on after school at boarding school. He had a PC with him, and then he when he got home, for some reason it worked fine. It didn't take long at all. And I think there's some truth to that. It's hard to diagnose like an issue if you're haven't seen it yourself. But you can always give advice based on what's happened with your thing. In case with my issue, I'm noticing that it takes a lot longer for my PC to start up. Like it just takes a long ass time, not just from after I write in my like password, even before that and stuff. I don't have any background service or anything that starts up on startup. I have like a few things. I only have Discord and a few background stuff for like taking screenshots easier and like my keyboard and my controller. So I guess I have a good few. There's probably not a lot of Discord to start up on startup. It's kind of annoying. But anyway, yeah. No, I think the main issue, it could be hardware. It's an old PC. We got like 14 years at this point. Probably not 14, maybe like closer to 7. But it could also just be my power supply. I noticed that my PC takes in a lot of power, and the outlet I use for power is not very strong. Sometimes my PC just kind of runs slowly on like random occasions, mostly during the night. And I think my landlord is just kind of cutting off power from my apartment sometimes, and my PC can't handle that. I don't think it's like intentional. It just kind of happens in spikes, and I think that could be it. Perhaps it's my hardware issue. It could also just be a weird power supply. He mentioned that he didn't really come up with a fix. He just has his problem got fixed when he got home. And that's not really a good fix from me, but it could imply that the issue is something like the power supply, right? Something that's not inherent to my PC, but rather the place where I put it with the power supply. Or maybe it's like incredibly hot for some reason in my room. It's not. Unless I turn on my PC. That's another thing. I should probably look into like, getting a new cooler or something. My PC is kind of overheating. When I took it apart recently, I like added a new graphics card for my dad. I'm saying I did that, but he mostly did that while I watched because I'm not very good at that. We didn't have any thermal paste, so we just kind of scraped a few scraps off from the previous graphics card, and now we have I have the thinnest layer of like, thermal paste like on my PC. And I don't think that's probably very good on my processor. So like I think I should probably do is go and buy some thermal paste and do the whole shebang of taking out my graphics card and fixing that. Just kind of a hassle, and also it's not that bad. It hasn't led to any immediate problems. I just kind of feel my PC being very hot, but I think I'm supposed to be looking at my task manager and seeing like if anything's wrong here. What's going on? Like, is it too hot anywhere? Wait, you can't see it here. What do you see? Temperature again. I don't remember. I've done it only like once a long time ago. Whoopsie. So anyway, yeah. PC problems. He'll probably be fine. Next guy is a guy called Clarina the Mega Floof. Epic name. They've got a cute what's it called? Profile picture as well. It looks like it's homemade. I love that. Maybe it's not, and I'm being mean. But anyway. He talks about I'll watch you no matter what you talk about. No, I'll watch you no matter why you talk about. Cute smiley. You can rant about. Okay, look, the nutritional benefits of tofu, and I'll still be happy to watch. Awesome. Yeah, no, I don't know why people watch these. Like, I understand why some of my friends watch whenever I talk about something to do with them. Like if I watch play D&D with them. But people have started following. I get a lot of notifications that just like this person has started following you. I'm like, okay, awesome, I guess. But I'm happy people can enjoy these, I guess. Tell me anything I should talk about, though, if you have any ideas, because I'm kind of whining about whatever I'm thinking about. Sometimes I'm kind of at a loss for topics, because, well, frankly, the things that I have to talk about are a bit complex. Like my book, I'm like, this is the third book in the series. It takes a lot of setup to really explain that, and at that point, it's not even going to be that interesting, because I can't explain it properly. But cool. I might actually start talking about the nutritional benefits of tofu, though. Something I have been thinking about. I got a really good lasagna a while ago, which used tofu instead of meat. And it was like, there was two lasagnas next to each other. One with meat, one with tofu. And the tofu one was just so much better. Everyone was taking the meat one because meat better, blah, blah, blah. You have that bias, I guess. I tried the tofu because it was just the closest one to me. And it was so good. Tried the meat one. Didn't even compare. It was bland. It was boring. I don't know. It did probably like mostly due to spices. I think the one who made the tofu lasagna was just really good at cooking and used proper spices. And maybe some people don't vibe with that, but damn, I love that. And I couldn't really tell what it was so different. I don't know. The tofu just tasted great, better than the meat lasagna. And you know, ever since that, I've been kind of thinking, like, what even is tofu at this point? I have no idea. When I imagine tofu, I just kind of think of a gray block of, like, strange matter. I don't know. Tofu just like a strange idea in my head of, like, the vegan meat thing. Like, I don't know anything about it otherwise. I'm not an educated man on tofu. I'm sorry, but I want to learn now. I want to learn fashion, I want to learn hairdressing, and I want to learn about tofu. That's the three things in my life right now. And I guess coding. That's kind of like a backwards burn always, that I sometimes just go in. kind of fidgeted with some of my old like programs, like in P5JS, JavaScript library, I think. I'm not good on the terminology, in anything really. Like I've studied it, I should know this, I just don't know much about terminology. With the names of things, I'm bad at that. But it was pretty fun. I made some cool shit back in the day, and I was trying to like look at it, and specifically one project where I made like kind of like a Space Invaders, but my own kind of spin on it. It was pretty cool, and I tried to like improve on that a bit. I added like a different enemy type that will like shoot back, and you have to do some more dodging. It was I didn't really get that far. It was just something I could do. It's pretty easy to do too, because the way I'd done the original program is using object-oriented programming. There was like the task that was the only like requirement for it was a school task. The only requirement that I had to do any program using like object-oriented programming, because that's what we were being taught. And so because of that, it was really easy to just add a different enemy type, because I was just kind of modifying, like making a child class from the parent class. I'm not gonna get too into it, but point is, it's pretty easy and just a fun thing to just kind of exercise my brain about a little bit. Felt a lot like working on a factorial base, except this factorial base wasn't awful like my current one with Ultra Cube. It's just, holy shit, that's a mess. I've been dreading going back to that factorial run that I've been doing, just because it's bad. Like my current base, oh, it's so awful. It's so unoptimized. It was kind of just me figuring out the basics of the mod, and I understand why what I'm doing is bad now. So next time I build a base, it'll be a lot better. Hopefully. Yeah, no, it's just a big project that I had of me, that I have to rework my entire base so that I can work with fluids and all sorts of other stuff. Lots of weird things I don't really know how to work with yet. Like, I can't really prep for the future very well, because I don't know what the future entails. I haven't researched that much. But at the same time, where my base is now, I can't expand on it. It's too slow, it's too messy, it's too poorly designed. It didn't account for the future, so now I'm at the future. It's bad. I'm trying to make a new base, and I can't account for the future as well. So I'm realizing that whatever I build now, like whatever expansion I make, whatever improved base I might conjure up, not actually going to be that permanent either, because I don't know, it's just not gonna. It'll likely just clash with the later design that I'm gonna be needing or something, later research. And I don't like reworking stuff. I love making new stuff. I like expanding on things. I hate reworking. Oh, that sucks. Going back to a thing I've already done and fixing it. I don't want to do that. Can we get someone else to do that? I don't want to bug fix. I want to expand on my shitty piece of shit awful code. No. Anyway, I was doing like oh yeah. So yeah, I might genuinely start doing nutritional tofu facts at some point soon. Clarina. Next up, Requix replies to me. Okay, so I guess I've commented something. Says, aren't you using Taijutsu or Chaijutsu? It's hard to tell, like, read right now. I should probably not. I should probably just be shrieking. I shouldn't be reading right now. I think this is in reference to like one commenter who said like, bruh, you're like, no, hold on. Yeah, bruh, from okay, I can't actually read now. This is a tag where I should probably look. Anyway, he said something along the lines of like, bruh, you're literally Rock Lee from Naruto. Now, I've watched Naruto. I did. It was like when I was younger, I decided that's something I should just watch, have in my knowledge. Anything on that show is like being referenced a lot. I should have like the cultural knowledge of it. Same reason I watch like other stuff like Truman Show and stuff, just because like Groundhog Day. It's something people like referencing to. It's a good thing to know about. Anyway, he's saying I am literally Rock Lee from Naruto. I don't understand this comparison. I replied back, where on earth did you get this comparison? How did you do that? What are you thinking? Because I guess Rock Lee, for those who don't know, is a guy who is he's like the epitome of effort in that show. He's like the imagine if you have no talent at all, but all the will to improve, despite that, all the effort in the world. He can like do none of the cool magic shit in the world. He can only just hone his body using taijutsu, which is I think the just body training, bodybuilding. And that was kind of his shtick. He was really strong, but had no magic, and he just couldn't do any magic. It's just his body wasn't allowed for that, and his whole shtick was becoming the best in the world at his one thing he was even capable of doing, and a lot of effort. I don't know. I guess the point of the comparison is that I'm not like Rock Lee because he puts in a lot of effort, and he's really bad at other stuff. I don't know. I don't think that comparison makes a lot of sense. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Rock Lee's not actually the student. Maybe it's the master. I know it's one of them. They look like each other. Hold on, wait. I've gotta pause again. Hold on. Fuck. Rock Lee. Yeah, it is this guy. Oh, he also gets drunk and fights people. I do that too. I'm aggressive drunk. No. And then I'm being asked, aren't I using taijutsu? No. No, I think you've got me confused with someone else here. If I was a Naruto character, I'd be like, I'm thinking about like I'm trying to figure out the worst character as a funny self-deprecating joke, but I kept thinking back on like what's it called, Jiraiya, the fat pedophile. And I don't want to be the fat pedophile. Wait, who else is like just a joke character? He's not just a joke. He's also kind of sick, but he's also. And maybe he's not a pedophile. He's just very interested. Anyway, it's been a while since I learned anything like watched anything Naruto related. I remember it was a cool concept of I like Sasuke's thing, the Uchiha clan with their super Sharingan eyes. I thought it was like a pretty cool concept of how it's written, and how the brother killed the entire clan, and like why did that happen? A cool mystery. The eventual reveal was also really good. Pretty sick story in that part. And then, you know, I was a kid. The concept of just epic ninjas fighting it out with using cool jutsus and magic. Nothing could be cooler than that. And I stole so many of my ideas on the playground, like playing pretend. I stole that all from Naruto. And Ben 10. Most of it actually Ben 10. I was a lot more of a Ben 10 fan than I was Naruto fan. But Naruto is fun. No, I don't remember anything. The only one I could like imagine myself being like is fucking Sakura, because she was hated by everyone, and I think the only reason she was hated is because she was kind of a bitch. She was like a really annoying character. The whole shtick was being in love with one of the main characters, and that was like her whole personality, defined every like desire in her, which is just great way to write women. That's actually how they act in real life too. They're defined by the man they love. That's true. I would know. I've spoken directly to Tate himself. He is the CEO of women, if you didn't know. That's why he sells them. Anyway, do I have any more? Oh wait, I can't. Ah, shit! I took off my. I don't know why I did that. I just took my hand off the controller to like scroll with my mouse, and I didn't even do it right. Hold on. Ah, shit. I'm out of comments to talk about. Wait. 126 view. Wow, that's crazy. I was crazy. No, never mind. I know where this is going. It's a long ass fucking comment, and it's just gonna be saying I was crazy one. Ah, fuck. I shouldn't have acknowledged that bit. It kind of makes me distrust you, Rickwix. You might actually not be the guy you're saying you are. The friendly Turkish guy. I had when like the crazy. I was crazy once. You locked me in a room, a rubber room full with rats, and rats make me crazy. That meme, whenever that resurfaced, like a few years ago, I guess 1 year ago, it like comes up all the time. It's an old meme. I had some friends who were really fucking loving that meme. They kept saying it over and over again, and I've never really understood the appeal. It's like there's nothing to work on here. I like jokes where you can kind of expand, make some creativity here. Yeah, it's like, oh, you said this one thing, I'm gonna add on to it, make something different out of it. Yo, like have some fun conversation basic conversation skills of saying yes and improvising. There's no improvising with this bit. It's just repetition after repetition. I don't like repetition very much. I don't think it's fun. And I made that very clear to my friends in my gymnasium, and they took that as a cry for more of it, I guess. They thought, oh, you don't like this? Okay, we'll keep doing that bit just in spite of you. And for the whole rest of the entire year, the bit stopped being funny online as well. People stopped doing it, but they kept on saying it over and over again. I couldn't go a day without hearing crazy. I was crazy one. They would force crazy into the sentences, like no matter what they're doing. They just say, oh wow, we're just having fun talking about, like, I don't know, the socio-economic state of the world right now. And they'd just be like, oh yeah, that's crazy. Crazy? That was crazy. Like, force it in anywhere. We're not, no one says that's crazy in my friend group. We don't speak English. But we started saying it, and they started saying it a lot. And I hated it. The whole crazy bit, the only thing I can think of it now is like my friend Anas. Whenever I think of the crazy bit, I think of him, and I think of hatred for that bit. You saying it now makes me think you're Anas in disguise or something. I don't know, man. He would do that. I don't know how you found me. I'm feeling like I'm more and more schizophrenic thinking about this, as I'm genuinely like concerned now. What's even the original message? 126 view? Wow, that's crazy. What do you mean? I don't understand. I guess it got 126 views. I think it's getting a lot of views recently, actually. Like, it's... This one would probably get like 100 views as well. Weird. I'm assuming people see the video title and like, oh wow, episode 300 or something? Interesting, huh? They just kind of look in the first few seconds and then they skip to the end to see how I died. But maybe not. I guess Clarina the Mega Floof wants to listen to what I have to say about tofu though, so I should probably not be dismissing that as an option. There's actually a lot of comments here. Okay, wait. Clarina the Mega Floof again asks, also every time I heard your Discord go off, I had to switch to tabs to make sure it wasn't me. Oh yeah, true. Yeah, no, I think about that every time I hear Discord notification while recording. Like, this is probably, like, it's annoying to me because I'm curious at what my friends are saying, but I can wait. But it's gonna be even more annoying for my viewers. I was like, for a second I started wondering, like, maybe they can't hear it, you know? Discord knows that I'm recording right now. It got me on streamer mode, whatever that means. I think it just means that some names are censored and they don't show my, like, my @ or whatever. I thought maybe they would just hide the notification sound from OBS, but I guess not. Sorry. I should probably go on Do Not Disturb. I think I've already gotten a few texts today, like during this video as well. If you're curious, they're from The Watcher. He's like a weird guy who watches my videos, and a friend of mine who was like sending me chapter reviews of like the individual chapters of the book he's reading. We've got a little book club of just me and him. We're reading totally different books, but we like sending like a review of the chapter we read to each other. The book he's reading, I plan on reading as well, so he can't actually spoil it for me. So he's put it on spoiler text, like you do on Discord. If you write /spoiler and say something, it's all hidden. Or you can do double line, say something double line again. So he just writes the chapter name, no, like the chapter number. So in this case, he's like chapter 14. And then I just see a big blob of gray where a lot of text is, and I have no idea what it says. It's so infuriating. I don't know why. I don't like seeing notifications saying, ooh, what's happening? And my friend is writing me, interesting, what's he gonna say? And it's just a big blob of gray text that I can't watch, that I can't read yet. Pisses me off for some reason. I'm just curious. I want to know I want to know what it says. But I can't. It's spoilers. I guess I just have to read more so I can catch up to him. Ugh. I'm reading a lot though. I think I already mentioned this. I'm reading an alarming amount just today. It feels a bit sloppy that I'm not even doing anything but reading. Just like watching a show all day. That's not good. Get some variety. The only thing of productivity I think I've done is clean up slightly in the kitchen. I didn't even do it right. I didn't clean the floors very well. I took like a broom real quick and took the worst of it. But I don't know. I mentioned those earlier. I'm still sick. My arms and limbs are kind of tired. Didn't want to walk around. What's it called? Brooming again? What's it called? Sweeping the floors, probably. But I did everything else. I took the surfaces on the counter, cleaned up some stuff, cleaned up our washing machine because our washing machine sucks. Yeah. All right. I got a subscriber. Awesome. BLVRR. Blur? Maybe Blur. That's what they're saying. The name is. I'm not good at names. I'm not good at like figuring out what names are supposed to be. I don't know how to pronounce stuff. When I read something, I have no idea how it's pronounced. And I often get made fun of that by my friends. It's even worse on the internet. Like I can't remember names, and I also can't pronounce names properly. But to be fair, a lot of people have said my name wrong as well. Like, yeah, I call myself Skidorek, or Skidorek in English. And I think that's pretty obvious. Just, I don't know, just a Skidorek. Maybe someone would say Skydorek, fair enough. But I've had a lot of people just say very wrong, and I didn't expect that. Like, it's not, is it that weird? I had one guy consistently call me Shitterick, like Shitterick, which honestly is the funniest like name of me of them all. Like I like that. I'll support Shitterick. Yeah, I'm Shitterick. It's like the best like translation as well if you think about it, because Skitterick, it has a meaning in Danish. It's just an insult. It's like the closest thing I could say is like it's like a shithead or something, like a shitter. Yeah, no, it's just an insult. I think it's funny that no one really uses anymore. Maybe old people do. Maybe some people out on the who doesn't live in the big cities. Oh man, I took damage there. That was annoying. I was looking at my other monitor, going for other comments. But yeah, Skidorek, just an insult in Danish. I think it's funny to call myself that because no one will know it's an insult in Danish. Maybe some Danish people will realize and be like, "Oh, yo, hey, hold on, I know that, I get it. He's one of us," and it's a conversation starter. I don't know. I guess I'm just bringing up the story in order to like add a defense. Like, I get my name mispronounced a lot, so it's okay if I mispronounce someone like Gervalspon Disnorgatu 5500. Like, come on, bro. Your name is. What am I gonna say there? Like, well, that's such a long name. No, I'm shitting on my viewers. Awesome. Yeah, no. At this point, I'm still reading like new comments. I thought I watched a good few of them. I guess not. I did like record a video and then quickly, like late at night, the next day I went out and started drinking. Next day after that, I was really hungover and shit. I haven't actually been reading comments for a while, so it makes sense why I have a whole list of them here that I haven't read. But no, we are reaching ones that I have read. Like, Requix is commenting. Oh shit, wait, I should probably like pay attention to a collector fight here. I'm not even looking at my screen. Surprisingly, I haven't gotten hit yet. Okay, wait on. I'm gonna focus on like collecting before I look at comments again. Awesome. Now I can look again. Oh yeah, Requix commented that he just learned what hiccups mean. I don't know. Okay. I was in the video, I was talking about how I got hiccups and I was horrified of that. Yeah, no. To be fair, like reading these, like making these videos have reminded me just how bad I actually am at English. Like I've learned pretty much all my English at this point from watching YouTube and like watching shows and stuff like that. It's like mostly the internet that's taught me. I've got like English classes as well, and like good English teachers that I can talk with. They taught me grammar, and proper pronunciations and stuff. Like, they're not pronunciations, so I can't even do that still. But they taught me like the non-unspoken parts of English and history probably. But I learned everything else from internet, and there's no one on the internet explaining. Like I'm not on the side of the internet that talks about food, so I don't know any like utensils, any like cleaning hardware. Like any cooking hardware or whatever. I don't know how to say any of it because I have not heard anyone say it, which I think makes sense. It's like makes perfect sense why I can't speak it. But I don't know. It's just interesting. Like yeah, funny I guess. I like when things make sense. Whenever I understand something, nice, you know what I mean? Oh, what the fuck? Holy, how did I not take damage there? Did I do collector hitless? I have 5 hearts. Maybe I had more hearts going in. Yeah, no, I don't think I lost all my health last encounter. But then I took hit some... Yeah, no, because I definitely also got hit by Elder Who. Show my respect. I hate this fight, but I have no reason to disrespect the man. You know what I mean? We are kind of reaching, you know, after collector, we're reaching the point where I can't actively look at my other monitor while playing. Uh-oh. Oh, weird dash on me, but it didn't get punished, so we're good. That was weird. I thought he was gonna spawn up there. I don't know. I was being goofy. So yeah. I'm kind of thinking, my gaming backlog, I had a big one going into this year, and I've been kind of easing it out slowly. Now I actually don't know what I got on my gaming backlog. I've started a lot of, like, the main thing I can think of is, like, I've begun a lot of games, like, started out playing them, and then just kind of abandoned them. And I kind of want to continue those. Examples are Bloodborne, Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, and Red Dead 2. And, kinda Hades, not really. I'll start with Bloodborne. Like, I played that game. Combat is so fucking good. I love that. The boss fights are amazing. I think it's super fun. The rest of the game I really don't like though. All the exploration has just been tedious to me because I'm bad at it. I don't know, I couldn't figure out like anything. All the places look pretty similar. I'm just bad at exploring if I don't have a map, I guess. And I don't want to go through walkthroughs. I've already like looked through a few walkthroughs in that game because I was missing direction. I couldn't find out where to go. I was running around in circles not knowing what I'd missed, and it was annoying. I finally find something where the boss, awesome, ends up being just an optional side boss that didn't reveal anything new, and it was just, ugh. The game, part of the game that I loved, the combat, became less and less, like, important, I guess. Less and less present, and the parts of the game that I hate, all the like strange, like, finding weird loot that I don't know what to do with, fighting strange projectile-based enemies, wandering around farming for souls. I have to buy something, and most importantly, like, exploring the world that I can't find my way around. I got really bored of that, and I kind of just don't want to play it anymore. I think the combat is great. I had a lot of fun with that. I don't really care for the rest of it, so I think that's fine. I had a lot of lifeblood, huh? I think Tears of the Kingdom is a different story though, where the game was awesome. I played that for a good amount of time when I didn't have Wi-Fi in my apartment. Then I got Wi-Fi and I just abandoned it for playing other games and like watching YouTube and shit, playing with friends and stuff. Tears of the Kingdom is really good. I had a lot of fun with it. My main issue though was that I felt like I was missing out on a lot of stuff. Like, it was weird. I felt like I was somehow missing abilities. I didn't follow the plot very well. Like, I was kind of just doing my own thing, wandering around, collecting stuff on my own pace, doing challenges on my own terms, and like I made a car at some point, like a good water scooter and stuff. But in terms of like the crafting thing, I loved that. I thought it was cool, but you just like didn't seem worth it because you'd make a car with wheels and shit and and some guns on it, like an auto turret and thing that'd be really cool and fun, and then it just run out of power immediately. Like you couldn't really do anything with it. Like the best way I found it was to have like a car, like a really simple like machines that had like one main focus. Like this one's entire purpose is flying upwards. It's just like a rocket that shoots me upwards, and then it does that for a while until the rocket like runs out of power and shit. And then I would lock the rocket in time and like kind of like using my magic thing. I would just kind of pause it, or which would slowly make it go backwards technically, but it was like a short cooldown before that. I don't know. The point was that I was just like I liked experimenting with all the different features, but I always thought I was missing something. Like maybe I should like be somehow. Maybe I think maybe you should be getting more energy for their construction. It did kind of, in the way it was presented, it did feel. Oh, he got me good there. Well played on you, or the Watcher Knight. It did feel like you're supposed to have more. Like you're supposed to be able to improve your energy capacity. It's kind of like you can improve your health and you can improve your stamina. The way it was presented felt like it was like an expandable thing. I don't know how to explain it. It's just my thoughts on the UI. If I were to design it, I probably wouldn't design it like that unless you could expand it. But also, like I had like 3 bars within a battery, and it was pretty small and kind of weird. And it felt like maybe you could somehow get more batteries or something like that. And also, if you look at the characters, like, I'm talking like some schizo theory here. If you look at the characters, like the Link, the character, and you can see him having 1 battery in like a slot of 4 or something. I don't know. I'm looking into it. It's just like some detail on his disc pad thing. I don't know. It was weird. I also just kind of struggled with figuring out what I was like gonna do. Like I was kind of running around, exploring, having some fun with that, and I was intentionally trying to not open up the whole map for me because I kind of like being lost in that world. Oh shit! In the first one, and then running around with no map, having fun, doing the random stuff. But I found it just be hard for me to just not get a map and like do quests. So I didn't want to do quests, but I didn't really know what else to do. Oh, he got a good parry on me. Well played. Uh-oh. Couldn't see it. Too blue. Come on, you're dead. Come on. There we go. Any jellyfish that I can steal soul from? No. Anyway, I think my main issue with Tears of the Kingdom is, first of all, I got Wi-Fi and just kind of completely forgot about it. I still have an interest in playing it, but I just don't do it for some reason. Like, it's been a while. I want to get back into it. Second is, I don't have any drive. I don't want to do the quests they set out. I don't know why, but I've done a few of them. They're just pretty boring. I don't like just walking around doing nothing. In the original Zelda, I like just wandering around, figuring out the world and gaining equipment and like getting powerful shit. I just liked walking around and like I literally farmed meat. I would like go to the mountain peaks and like just hunt animals and get like a lot of like gourmet meat. And then I would go to like the the volcano, and just auto burn all the meat like on the volcano because it was so hot. It's just a fun mechanic. It would just give me like as much meat I could possibly have, like 99 meat in my inventory. So whenever I'm taking damage, like just a small amount of damage, not like the full all my health gone. Whenever I take like a bit of damage, I could just eat 1 meat and fix it up. And then I would reserve the rest of my inventory for like special cooking stuff, like power increase and like stuff like that. I like going to find like Lionels and attacking them to get their sword and shit, their equipment. I just like basically doing chores in that game that I said, like quests that I set out for myself and did in order to get more powerful. But in this game, I don't know why I don't feel a need for that. I can win without it. I'm good. And I just don't really have any drive to improve my character's gear and stuff. And I like going through the dungeons, like the shrines, doing puzzles. It's fun. But otherwise, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of wandering around aimlessly. I'm not looking for anything. I'm not looking, ooh, what can I get here? What kind of useful stuff is hidden behind these nooks and crannies? I'm just kind of wandering around. I guess I'll find something. And I think that's also my problem with Red Dead. Like, I didn't get hooked on the story here at all so far. I think I've played 20 hours. We've moved camp once, which one of my friends have laughed at. Like, apparently I haven't even reached anything interesting. I think one guy spoiled for me that apparently Okay, I guess spoiler alert, like skip forward 10 seconds if you haven't played the game. Apparently, the main character gets like a weird disease where he coughs up and shit. Like a coughing disease. And I haven't seen that yet. I haven't gotten that part. Apparently it's pretty soon. You're learning that, like pretty early in the game you're supposed to learn this. I haven't seen it though, so apparently I haven't even gotten that far. And it feels bad judging the game before I've even allegedly reached the beginning, but I don't know, so far it's just not been that interesting. I don't like the gang, the characters, like we're just a bunch of thieves robbing trains and shit, and they have this weird way of taking the moral high ground sometimes. They talk about how they're good people, and the stupid government is taking away their freedom. I'm like, what are you talking about? You idiots, like you straight up robbed this train and all these people is like, shit, of course the government is trying to stop you. I would support the government as well if I was your victims. And they, their whole struggle of them trying to find freedom, I just don't support it, because their freedom is literally just robbing people. And that's what they want to use their freedom of. I think it's a good thing we don't let people have freedom then, if that's what they're doing with it. So that's kind of weird. I already, like, have a huge disconnect from the characters. And Arthur Morgan as well. I'm not really sure if I'm supposed to be role-playing as him in the cutscenes and stuff, or am I supposed to be making my own decision as if like what I would be doing, or if I'm just kind of a vessel for chaos and doing whatever I feel like. I've talked to some different people about this who love the game, all of them, and they've mentioned different ways. One friend I like, he just one friend I have who played the game. He just goes around like killing animals in the game. That's what he likes to do. He just likes seeing people and animals squirm. He's kind of a psychopath, I guess. In a video game, he insists at least. And then once cutscenes start and like story stuff, then he focuses on that and becomes invested. He detaches himself completely from the game's lore whenever he's playing, and then it's like a cutscene through the movies, I guess. Which I guess is one way of playing it. Another friend, he likes to just do whatever he thinks the moral right decision is. Like if he is faced with a dilemma, like, oh, do you kill the rapist or the murderer or whatever? Like you have to kill one of these guys and save the other. This is a weird dilemma. Then he likes to think about what he would do in that situation and think about the best outcome, like morality from his own point of view, which I think is very interesting as well. But also like, then I have a third player who just kind of does kind of like the same thing as the first one, detaches himself. He just does whatever is optimum. He saves the murderer because he has better loot that he can give you, and he gives you a cool armor set if you do so. He doesn't care at all about the morality or anything like that. He just wants what's the optimal move for his gameplay. And I think generally I am that person as well. I'm the one who like cares more about the gameplay and the like what's the best for the optimal move for like not the moral like story progression, but the progression of like my whatever like gameplay progression, I guess. I don't know if that makes sense. And that's been kind of weird for me to like figure out. Maybe I'm not supposed to be doing that in that game. I don't know what I'm doing. I've tried to like at one point I did a moral dilemma thing. There's a girl who asked me like, yo, you gotta help me, I need your help. And apparently in the past we didn't like know about, I didn't know who this character was, but it was one of like Arthur's lost lovers or something like that. They had some beef in the past where they betrayed him, and he was asking for help again, and it was like a question, do you want to help this girl or not? And I thought about it like, if I was in this situation and I'd been betrayed by this girl before one time, and you know, it's just, I don't know, I guess she's just a kind of a bitch, I would not want to help her. So I said, no, I don't want to help you. And that was just the end of that quest, and I didn't get to go through that quest. I didn't even know, I didn't get to learn about the character or anything like that. It was just a quest that I said no to. I don't know, that felt wrong. It was like, it's a cool concept that you can say no to the quest and then you have the choice. But also, it's kind of a shitty concept that I lost out on content because I was trying to roleplay or whatever. It felt wrong to me. I don't know why. I just disliked how I felt like I made the wrong decision, despite me making the quote-unquote correct decision that I would have made. And I think if I was going back to play Red Dead, then I would never make a decision like that again. I would say yes to every quest, and I would become just this vessel of nothingness. Like, no ideals, no nothing. Just want to see the most of the game as possible, like gameplay. And I think that maybe it's a fine thing. Maybe it's a good thing. You know, I guess that's not necessarily a problem. It's an answer to a problem that I had where I had difficulty knowing how I'm supposed to play the game. The thing is, I just don't play many story games. I like playing video games for their gameplay. If I want a good story, I can read my book. Uh-oh. And so I was confused at what am I supposed to do in this game, which, like, many people have talked about having the best story ever and the greatest character in all of video games. And I was like, okay, I should probably focus on the video game then, like not on the story of the game. And I guess it's just that wrong. I wasn't trying to act like myself, like how I would indulge with the game. I was trying to do the optimal way. I think this goes back to my problem with Dark Souls again, where the first time I played Dark Souls, I just played it in a weird way where I like hid behind a shield for the entire time, and it wasn't fun. I hated it. And then I came back a few years later after like watching a video and talking to some friends who gave me some tips on how to actually play the game in the good way, the proper way to play all Dark Souls. And I agree with them. Definitely was an optimal way of playing this game. If I had behind the shield, I guess I could probably win, but it was not at all fun. Holy fuck, it was boring. Actually, like, dodge rolling, making big attacks, dodging again, learning the enemy patterns and how to best move, like, through their attacks, attacking. I don't know, it's just a really cool dance. Definitely a much more fun way to engage with the game than just hiding behind a shield and waiting for my stamina refill. Maybe I can attack here. Nope. Hide behind the shield again. I don't know. Point is, in Dark Souls, there's a way to play the game that's just more fun than the others. I thought maybe that's the case for every game, and then I started doing that with Red Dead, and I ended up fucking shooting myself in the foot, maybe. I don't know. Also in Red Dead, I just also felt directionless, kind of like in Tears of the Kingdom. I don't actually have anything to do. I guess I could go around doing quests, which are fun. They're better than the Tears of the Kingdom quests, at least. But it feels like that's not what people like about the game. I've done some exploring. I tried to run around, see if I can just find quests on my own, find my own stuff to do. And I like travel up north to the desert, like the mountain place, because I remembered back in my days of Breath of the Wild, I loved hunting for some reason. I just like doing that. I thought maybe there'll be something up here. I like snowy terrain. I think that's really pretty. So I went up to the mountains and the snow, and there was fucking nothing there. The whole game is supposed to be filled with content. Everywhere you go, there'll be something new and like a whole ass crafted quest line or whatever. Not up there. And I've talked to friends about this. Apparently, this is like the only place in the game where there's not anything, because it's supposed to be like the tutorial area. That is where you start in like the in that place, in like the big icy wasteland, and it's supposed to be just a big icy wasteland with nothing in it. I guess I fucked up then. I went to the only place in the game where there's not any content, and I judged from that place that there's just not much content in this game. Which I think I can acknowledge that is pretty funny. If that's the truth, that's comically unlucky of me. Or like, yeah, that I decided the one place that I wouldn't have fun, like have something to do. But also, I don't know, it kind of tainted my view. Then I went back to doing a quest, and I was like, yeah, this is fine, I guess. And I stopped playing. I did also go another place. I went into a city. I like traveled the other way. I like went into a big city. Didn't really know what to do there either. I just kind of walked around and admired the atmosphere, maybe. But otherwise, I just kind of don't know what to do in the game. What's the main purpose? What am I supposed to be doing? Like, can I get any good tips on like how to do anything? One thing I did was like I tried to like collect some money. I thought maybe hunting would be a good idea or something else. I found a treasure map of someone talking, oh, I stashed some gold in here, in this location, and it was kind of a riddle to figure out where it was, and I solved that riddle. Like 2/3 of the riddle was like 3/4. You'd reach the end of that riddle, you'd find a new treasure map with a new riddle, and you'd go that place, and a new treasure map. I couldn't figure out the last one, so I ended up googling it because I didn't want like sunken cost fallacy. I've done all this work, I wouldn't want to go back empty-handed. And then I found a bunch of gold. Now I have a lot of gold. cool, I guess. I have a lot of gold now. And that wasn't really that fun either. I don't know. Solving puzzles, not actually like fun logic puzzles, but like, ooh, look at the map and figure out where it would be like a word puzzle. I don't like the word puzzle. I'm just not good at them. And it wasn't really for me either. And it was like a thing I could do, sure, but it wasn't that interesting for me. I didn't like it that much. Then I went to try and play poker with, like, poker. No, that wasn't even poker. It was like a different gambling game with a bunch of people in a weird tavern. And I just failed because I didn't know the rules of the game. I don't remember what it's called. It wasn't poker. I know how to play poker. And I just lost all my money. Not all my money, but a lot of money. And I didn't know how, and I was like, okay, weird. And then I tried shooting the people to get my money back. And then the cops got called on me and I died. Which I guess is funny. But I was mostly just filled with this like weird sense of uncertainty. Like, what am I doing? What am I supposed to be doing? It wasn't like, I'm gonna go gamble here and then I'm gonna shoot these guys. It was like, I guess I lost. I don't know what's happening. What if I shoot this guy? Can I get the money back? Yeah. Oh, there's like weird signal here. It's a witness signal maybe. Oh, it's people saw that outside maybe or heard the sound. And oh, okay, some people were like on horseback or shooting at me. Probably the police. Then I died. Mostly just kind of felt confused. I think it would have been more epic if I understood what's happening more. But I just don't. Red Dead, I'm just directionless and not really that interested. It hasn't hooked me at all. I played 20 hours, I haven't been hooked at all. As opposed to like Rain World, a really great game. I played that for like 10 hours, wasn't hooked whatsoever. I fucking hated the game. Kept going anyway, 10 more hours, now I'm at 20 hours. It clicked. It was so fucking good. Holy shit, I love Rain World. I've given Red Dead enough time, I think, for it to like see if it's my kind of game. You know, I always give a game at least like 3 hours, and maybe a little like 10 hours if I know it's a good game, you know. Maybe a little bit more actually if I've heard even better things about it, like I had with Rain World. I've seen like people play. I've seen Scurry, also a Holland YouTuber, played Rain World. That's how I got kind of introduced to it, and it looked fucking awesome. I had to play it myself, man. I had to get good at it as well. I wanted to not just play it, I wanted to be good at it. That was kind of my main motivation of playing Rain World, and it worked. I love the game. Red Dead. I haven't. It's not like I'm bad at the game. I don't think I did. Just I don't know how to. I have no thrive in that game to improve and learn how to master the game like I have a lot of other games that I play, which is mostly focused around the gameplay, not the story. I don't know, man. That was my gaming backlog. Did I have any more? Bloodborne, Red Dead. Oh yeah, Hades. I don't know. I beat Hades in the sense that I reached the end. I met Persephone, the mom, and then my character died, and I was told like, do it again. And I was like, okay. Then I did it again, and I was like told, do it again, and I realized that the game here is not actually ended yet. I thought beating the end of the game would be enough. It's a roguelike, you're supposed to be playing it infinitely, I guess. There's a lot of content I can still do, and the story never, I don't know, I thought I reached my goal of reaching the end of the, oh man, I fucked up there. I have a lot of health, but what the fuck, what happened? Since when did I have this much lifeblood? I've not even been paying attention today. What is... Oh god. Now I'm aware of it. Now I'm gonna lose it all. Slip and fall. I would never hide away. That's not even the lyrics, are they? No. Attack on Titan. Last season's on. Rumbling. It's a good song, okay? I get 3 different kinds of recommendations in my Hollow Knight challenge. It's Hollow Knight content, of course. A lot of small Hollow Knight YouTubers. It's epic. I get a lot of anime for some reason, including like the rumbling edits. And then finally I get a lot of Clash Royale drama talk, and I love that the most. That's awesome. I have successfully stopped playing Clash Royale. I haven't touched the game in a good few days now, probably weeks now. It's amazing. I feel like a new man. Instead, my book is just really good. It's probably the easiest way to like play. My book is really good. That's what I'm. Uh-oh. Wait, hold on. Holy shit, I managed to streak him without getting hit. I did get hit with him. I have so much lifeblood, and it baffles me. Hold on. I'm gonna feel so bad if I lose it all to Markov now. No. Oh, this is a curse, actually, more than a blessing. This is not the run, guys. This sucks. This sucks, actually. I have too much life left from one man. I can't handle this. Everyone I lose is gonna feel like much bigger loss than it actually is. If I had one life left, who cares if I get hit? It's just mildly bad. Now, man, I don't want to lose all this. It's gonna be so embarrassing. Holy fuck. I am much more stressed than I've ever been in a Markov fight in like ages. And look at him, he's hiding away in the corner. Okay, I can maybe hit him here actually. I could, but it was because I'm being an idiot. Ah, embarrassing. I lost a lifeblood. Ew, look at this guy. How much lifeblood did he have and he lost it all to Markov? That's gonna be all my comments. I can't believe this. Look at him, he's hiding again. And then he goes up and being aggressive. He's like both camping and being aggressive at the same time. The worst of both worlds. I want a coward Markov. I'd rather have him hide in the corner for the whole game than being aggressive. That's where he's dangerous when he's aggressive. He's just boring when he's not. Oh my god, I'm so bad at this. No. Haven't even hit him much at all. Why haven't I used my soul? I agree so hard with the man I can't pronounce. The guy who fucking got flagged for shitting on Markov. I hate this fight so much. Leave. Bro, this is my platform. I missed. I've like locked in now. I'm actually looking at the game more. I'm being focused, and I'm doing so much worse. What is happening? I should have just stayed looking at my other monitor, not even paying attention. He's not even on second phase yet. I've taken damage 3 times. Wow, okay. This is actually comically annoying. He's staying on that corner. I just want to complain. I like complaining, it's fun. That's what I do when I'm watching movies and like indulge in literature. Indulge in literature, why do I say it like that? I like complaining, nitpicking, and being a hater. Because mostly that allows me to be proved wrong, and that's awesome. And also, if I'm correct, then I'm the guy who said the thing no one else wanted to say. And that everyone else wanted to say. What? No one else wanted to say? If I'm shitting on something and it deserves to be shit on, good on me. If I'm shitting on something that doesn't deserve to be shit on, awesome. Then I'll have all sorts of people explaining to me why it's good, and I can maybe understand why it's good. If I'm complaining about the masterpiece like Red Dead Redemption 2, saying how it's boring, directionless, blah blah blah, then people in the comments, or like the people who I complain to in person, who would come back and be like, you're so wrong and this is why. And that's awesome, you know, then I can maybe understand better what I'm missing out on. Maybe I can like play it better. The point is, I guess, just kind of expressing my discontent so that explaining my problems so people will understand it and maybe help me fix it. And also, sometimes, if like, for example, I like to nitpick in shows a lot, like Attack on Titan and like the books I'm reading. And if I'm really nitpicky and saying, this doesn't make sense, look at them, they have the technology for only like barely have cannons, but I see this like flashback of Aaron's dad and they was like showing pipes and shit. What is happening? Later in the series, maybe that gets explained, and it's awesome that I noticed that detail. That's not actually something I've noticed. Oh my god, that was the thing. I think I'm doing pretty poorly doing this Markov fight, but I'm also saying, like, this has been a very difficult Markov fight. Like, he's been camping a lot of the time. I couldn't actually do a lot of damage to him. I've missed a few things. I've gotten hit by stupid shit. But what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do against that? Uh-oh. Hey, look at that. Takes my platform, and he leaves again for the time he's gonna do his shield move. Like, actually, this is getting annoying. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna push it any further. Okay, he... That was bad off my head. Oh my god, that's so much life left. And he's doing it again. Okay, he's also... It's like a better spot, but it's still a bad spot. This is still a spot that I wouldn't normally attack him on because it's not worth the risk. Holy shit, I lost all that lifeblood. Someone has to like tell me just how much I lost there, because I don't even know. That feels bad. I don't fail at Markov a lot, but here I sure did. I do fail on Silk a lot, so watch me lose all this lifeblood again. What? I missed my jump button, I guess. I'm trying to jump. I missed that one. I should have dashed, like, dived later. What? I missed? I'm missing though. I'm playing badly. I don't know how I managed to get this far with so much lifeblood. I'm kind of bad at this. Ever since I started paying attention to the game, I've been doing a lot worse. Okay, I saw him change direction. I thought he was gonna get all the way up to me, but he didn't. So much lifeblood lost. We win these! Yeah! I had so much lifeblood. I got hit 5 times during this fight alone. I don't know, man. I'm mostly shocked by Markov that I took so much damage there. That's surprising. Okay, he didn't jump as far as I thought he would. Oh, what? I didn't expect that move. That wasn't even a move, it was just him jumping. Well, I saw him jump, I didn't expect him to jump all the way into the corner. I thought it slightly dodged. I don't know. I reacted wrong. Almost did there as well. I am actually reacting right. There's not the way I fight this fight. I'm supposed to be doing this. Damn, I'm fucking up hard today. Ever since Markov. No. As soon as I reached Markov, I just lost it, I guess. think he's finished. Yeah. Biggest Markov joke in a while. It happens. Bound to happen at some point. I would have fucked up to him again. Lucky that I had all the lifeblood. It just saved me from it though. I would have lost there probably if I didn't manage to keep that much. What? That was fast. Huh. I wasn't quite ready, I guess. I was just kinda shit. I've been kinda like unfocused throughout the whole game. Up until Markov then decides to lock in, actually pay attention. And I fell off so hard because of that. And then like halfway through the False Knight fight, I started just kinda phasing out again. And that did not work in my favor. I don't think it's a good idea to have phased out during Iron King Grim. He's a fast and punishing fight. As evidently here, shit. Well, that was kind of an anticlimactic end for a relatively good run. Oh my kidding, amazing run up until Markov. Oh well, I guess. Likely what would have happened if I even reached Radiant anyways. But shit, okay. Don't know what I learned from this. I should probably practice the last bosses more. No, I don't. I just think this is kind of a weird run, a fluke. Probably should actually practice. Like Zote, I should practice. I acknowledge that. I'm not good at Zote. Markov, I just don't like practicing Markov, but I guess I could. He was being like annoying there. He was avoiding me, like camping in the corner whenever he shielded and trying to steal my platform off him. But honestly, I was fucking up myself a lot there actually. Like I fell into the void I think once, and yeah. Oh well. Thanks for watching, I guess. Wish me luck tomorrow.